Hello, I'm EnterElysium and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4. Of course, we are playing the lovely Cornflakes patch. Of course, the Waking the Tiger DLC. Walking the Tiger. That's a thing you have to do occasionally. If you own a tiger, you've got to take it for walkies. Really long lead. So we are planning to invade Brazil, but I've noticed that our Marine commander... You're not even our Marine commander. You're just one of our amphibious commanders. Well, just our commanders, actually. But you have amphibious and naval invasion. I will take an amphibious. Supply grace is nice, and... Does anyone else have, like, a... I mean, we'll take it. Fortress Buster. Rommel. Also can get amphibious. Naval Liaison gives you shore bombardment bonus, which is reasonable. But supply grace can be so useful at times. I can't really pass up supply grace. You can't actually pick up anything. You're lying to me. You can't pick anything. Amphibious. Scavenger. I mean, not that I really need it. That's basically a non-choice. Oh, you've got so many picks. Okay. Wait. You're a field marshal in charge of an army. Did I put a field charger in charge of an army? Whoops. Yeah, I did that. Supply consumption minus 20%. Charismatic. I'll go charismatic. And then we can't buy anything else yet because we are out of supplies. Free dockyards. Yeah, no. How about no? I can't afford to put all my manpower into those and also all the extra stuff. We've also got a lot of people, like, protecting our front line that we don't need. We just need to kill off Brazil, right? And Australia. We're doing pretty well. I didn't do this speech! We are, of course, the German Empire. We were the German Reich. We kicked out Hitler. We kicked out the Nazis. And then we took over with the Kaiser. The Kaiser died. We got the Kaiser's son, Kaiser Wilhelm III, who doesn't have a mustache. And that's actually a bit disappointing. But we then managed to take over most of Europe and got into war on two fronts, killed the Russians, and then took over the world. Apart from Brazil and, of course, Australia, who are actually getting killed by Japan, strangely. So, there we go. That's the speech. I forgot to do the speech. Right. Let's continue. Now, at the moment, we're just waiting for them to get ready with a, like, plan to actually invade Brazil. We need that. And I believe... Really? Okay. How's our naval supremacy? We need to get naval supremacy down here. Right, there's a new convoy I Scott plan. Got subs here? I'll take them. I don't know what you are. Some sort of warship, maybe? I mean, it looks like a transport ship, but then I see this thing pop up and I'm like, is that a warship? Is it going to pop up again? No? I saw it did for a second. I'll kill the transport ships anyway. Yoink. Yeah, that's definitely a BB. Battleship. Wolfship tactics. Whatever. Wolfship? Sorry. That was capital ship raiders and wolf packs. I combined them to make wolf ships. Interesting concept. I might take it. Push down on that one and... there isn't really anything else to pick. We could get some anti-air. Anti-air has been buffed in 1.5.2. I don't know if I have 1.5.2 installed, though. Let's start upgrading our Marines. I don't know if 1.5.2 is in beta right now, because I haven't installed the beta patch. I'm not sure if it's actually fully out yet. I don't think it is. Right. How are they doing in Japan? Yeah, Japan's going to crush Australia. No need for me to get involved there. Which is good. I thought I'd have to deal with that. But strangely, they've actually done a good job. Okay. Get your ass down here. We're gonna do this by the book. We've got a lot of fleets protecting that. Put you on convoy escort up here. Just in case we need it. I don't think we will. Full of New South Wales! Japan has seized most of it. Australia is going to fall soon. Right, are you ready to go? Go, 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 go. Let's do this. Which one of you is the Marine unit? None of you are Marines. None of you are Marines. None of you are Marines. None of you... Where did I put the Marines? Oh, the Marines all got killed. I remember now. Whoops. We can train more. Okay, here we go. $95, $92. That is the capital, so that's going to be hard to get. 60. Oh, damn. Well, if that's the case, I didn't expect us to get that much land that quickly. Going to try and capture another port as well. And then, yes, get hold of that. If we get hold of that, we can then have strategic bombers, which can then use nukes. Right. Straight away. Get me. Because we've probably got fighters en route, so I can't put too much in here. We just need to get ourselves a strategic bomber, not tactical. Oh god, there's so many in this list. Please redo this list. Or modders, you know, redo it. Just someone. Shh. Yeah, I'll use one of these. And I'll make it 5, so if it gets shot down, there's spares. I assume we're also sending, like, aircraft over for air superiority. Surprise? That's not the case so far. Okay, in which case, where are those ridiculous amount of jet fighters we have? Australia capitulated. There we go. As expected. Okay. Oh, it's red now. Well, let's have a quick look at how we're doing. Managed to capture that. I think what we do is we just keep expanding a little bit. They're not really putting up resistance. I don't think they can while we're attacking them. So for now... just try and expand, I guess. Right, how are we doing in the air? Yeah, I've got quite a lot. Well, we'll win eventually. It will just take a little while. Yeah, they're trying to bring their things online now, like they're bringing the troops back around. Naval air operations, that's... Sure, do that. Free civilian factories. What do you do when someone's like, oh, you know, we've got loads of this available? I guess we prepare for war over here, maybe. War against Japan. I mean, it's coming. Not sure how I get troops in there. Okay, and then we also need radar on our front lines. And I think to make sure no one nicks the Suez Canal from us ever again, we're gonna probably do some real defenses around here. And we'll also do coastal forts. Alexandria. Across there where those ports are. Right, okay. We need to have words about this. Y'all need to, like, take all this out really quick.
Ausrücken! 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 Ihre Befehle?
Okay. Some of you getting kicked away now, so we're not going to get these two, which is fine. We got enough at the top, we can actually start a proper invasion. In fact... Oh, I forgot we didn't do your attack, did we? Well, hopefully they've shifted people now, so I guess you can attack? Oh, no, we did do your attack. Did we? We don't have enough knowledge of the South Georgia Sea. Okay, I guess I might have some, like... Some spare submarines. I've got a lot of spare submarines. You know what? I'm just going to put you on convoy rating, ready for the inevitable war against Japan. You should be on limited automatic split off. There we go. Convoy escort. Automatic split off. Get your asses down here.
Ihre Befehle?
Right. Once those subs get here, we can do the attack.
Angetreten.
You're going to need to join the front line. Red is getting pushed back, still. But to be fair, they are attacking the capital. And you're on your way, okay. Cool beans. What about you? You're all down here preparing to attack over here, and you don't have any supplies. We could just dump them into Brazil, but the supplies would be an issue. You know what? I'm just going to say, like, I don't think you have any orders, so... No, you don't. Probably just get yourself up here, ready for what obviously has to happen. Might take you a few years.
Ihre Befehle. Angetreten.
We're just going to try and push out of here. Oh, hello. Is that going to be a unopposed landing? It is! Sweet. In which case, I want you to be, like, super aggressive and just go nuts.
Weiter, weiter.
There we go. That's how you do it. Do we have control of this yet to be able to nuke? No. Got more planes in the air, but not enough. Ah, there we go. Starting to get resistance now. More resistance. That's a lot of nuclear bombs. Also, nukes are basically screwed at the moment. I think they're fixed in 1.5.2. I don't think I've got that installed, like I said before. So, for the moment, I don't think nukes are going to be of much use to us. Oh, hello, another airfield. Would very much like that. Okay, red. Let's take your order away. Give you a front line here. How are we doing? Come on. They've put more fighters into Brazil. And in fact, Brazil doesn't even have like a... anything. It's like, oh, no one's fighting here. And they're not actively performing, I guess, because it's raining, but they should be acting still. Marines 2. Did we ever get our max level carrier? No, we didn't. Let's get the Europa class. In theory, I really should turn these into 2 army groups rather than 1. Right. Red. I really want you to push up here, and we're going to try and connect the 2. Supplies around here is an issue. We'll have to do something about that. If I do control shift, it should put them at the top of the queue order. Brazil capitulated! There we go. I didn't expect it to be quite that quick. I thought they'd hold on. Normally they hold on. Okay, what do we want? Well, for a start, I'm definitely going to be wanting chromium. I want to make sure we've got that locked down. I want control of the Suez Canal. No question about that one. I've already got the oil there locked down. I want control of the access to the Mediterranean. I want the lovely amount of tungsten you can get there. How many points is that? Not anywhere near enough. We can still keep going. Okay. Trying to make sure that, like, whatever we pick, we've got to try and prevent other countries from taking stuff. I'll probably, just for RP reasons, not try and take Yugoslavia. Because, in all fairness, that was Italy. And I'll let you maybe have a bit of Czechoslovakia. Now, what should I grab for strategic reasons? Not worth many points, which is probably a good reason for us to just grab these right now. And yes, we should definitely, for strategic reasons, just grab large chunks of Africa. Because they'll act as naval ports, so extend our range. Italy's got that locked down, which is fine. I'll grab that so we're connected. And those so we're connected there as well. Japan might try and grab stuff off the US, so... Gotta make sure we lock that one down. Where's Hawaii? Not that it massively matters. There we go. Honolulu. I want to just get some porting bases so we can basically go around the world with our fleet. Philippines, for instance, is going to be super helpful. There we go. How did I miss this? Oh, wait. What? British and Malay is separate. God damn it. I wanted your stuff. Your stuff's just so useful. Also, we need the population of India. So, got to try and cut them off. Ah, too many points. Can we chop them off for cheats up here? Yes, we can. Okay, if I... There we go. I really need this. I know it's a lot of points, though, but we really need that. The rubber produced there is just going to be so useful for our war machine. Although that's worth a lot more points. Oh, because that's 190 rubber. That's... Oh, no, that's 200. Either way, we'll grab that, and then we'll just have to cut and figure out what we can cut out. I'll get that so we've got this linked up. What else could we chop? I mean, that's fairly cheap for the amount of oil you get from it. So I don't fancy cutting those if I can avoid it. I need to get something down here in South America just so I've got the naval right. So we'll grab you. And you. Grab Madagascar. Along with it's in India, that should give us a good range. Madagascar's actually fairly cheap. That's not going to be what sinks us. It's 33 points. That's actually a bit more expensive. That's quite expensive. Arrgh. Okay, what can I chop that I maybe grabbed up here that I didn't need to? 60 points. Okay, I'll chop that. Aragon can chop that. Porto. Chop that. How many more points do we need to chop? Not many. Maybe like a few hundred. No, we need that, so we're connected. It's amazing how cheap Texas is. Japan will definitely grab this because it's in Japan's sphere of influence. They'll be like, yeah, that's my mate, and I'll be hard-pressed to oppose them. We could just give up good chunks of this in the Philippines. Like, they're good for some porting rights, but other than that... We've got porting rights from a load of the stuff nearby. I've got porting rights there. Yeah, we should be okay. Right, we can chop those. Australia's going to be Australia. I don't think I deal with that one. That's a lot of chromium. Hello. I know I just added something and I'm trying to cut. Like, if I... Oh, the problem is if I cut that... They're so going to grab that. And I won't be able to do anything about it. Oh, and I need to grab Palestine, actually, so I've got a line up here. Cut Damascus. How much more do I need to cut? Probably way too much. Okay, in theory they can't grab that. Right, let's just drop 1 or 2 provinces more, and we'll be good. Oh yeah, we just dropped bits of Canada. Great. End turn. Pass. Pass. Now let's go grab stuff. Right. Yeah. Really? You're leaving that? You just grab Slovenia? Okay. I'm gonna lock down chunks of places now. Try and trap them internally. Denmark's been grabbed. No one grabbed Denmark. In which case, Denmark's mine. What happened down here? Yep, Japan grabbed some of this, which was to be expected. Kind of surprised I didn't grab more. Fair enough. Scandinavia, you're mine, just because it will make the map look tidier, really. It's mostly a tidiness thing. Britain, thank you. Mostly because of the industry available. I like the war score's just like, people are going to be unhappy. It's like, there's no one left, mate. Japan might throw a little bit of a wobbly, but other than that... The Balearic Isles, thank you. Let's grab bits of Africa. Yoink. Lovely. Just say when. Just say when. Or, you know, don't. That works as well. That's just asking to get attacked, but eh. Yes, definitely grabbing large chunks of India. Ah! Japan grabbed that. I thought they might, because it's an island. They wouldn't consider it part of India cut off. I was afraid that might happen. But I couldn't really afford it anyway. Oh, and I can't afford this. People are starting to encroach. Okay, let's grab these. Interesting. Alright, let's grab Canada and chunks of Australia before someone else complains and grabs... Oh, I can't. Okay. Can I just select United States, take all states? Yes, right. Canada. Yes, okay. French Commune. Oh, wait. French Commune? Nah! French Commune. Take all states. Too much. Right. I'll take those for basing rights, really. I can't take all of those for basing rights. For God's sake. Okay. Let's try this again. French Commune. I can't take all French Commune states. Okay, I don't know why. Is it because of the score thing? It might be because of the score thing. I'm not sure. Let's just make this good. Right. Grab all those. Great. Oh, hello. Japan's playing ball now. Okay, Philippines. Okay. So what can I take? It's saying there's stuff to take, and it's like, no, you can't take that. I'm like, oh, why? New Zealand, apparently. Okay. And the Philippines. Done. This might take a while to figure out. Okay. So, German Empire's looking good. Japan is looking weird. Right. Greece, I'll be straight with you. Greece was one of the few nations that survived that war. Middle East was pretty much untouched. We've got Japanese Raj here. New Mughal Empire. Democratic British Malaya that apparently just got away from the British and then just left. Okay. Of course, a chunk of our empire. That's just ridiculous. Okay. Well, that is interesting. Everything is going to be so screwed. Let's look at trade. Right, we don't need to be importing anymore. I don't need to be importing, like, 0. There we go. Right. Wasn't this interesting? I think the next step has to be War of Japan. But to do that, we're going to need to think about a few things. Firstly, we're going to need to think about how we're attacking them. Are you allied with anyone? No. We could try going through the Middle East and kick out a lot of that stuff there. We've already got a load of our troops headed to that front line over there. No, actually on the front line already? Hey, they got there already. Good for them. We could try and just kill off a bunch of South America. That'd be a terrible idea. Right, what are we lacking in terms of logistics? Modern tank, modern SP artillery. We've got loads of mechanized, which I'm surprised about. So, tanks of all flavors. Sure. Okay, gotcha. Where have I got my tanks? I'm going to convert you to 10 times, and then we can bin you. Can bin you. Convert you to 10 times as well. Convert this tank to 10 times. That to 10 times. That to 10 times. That to 10 times. Increase support equipment. Increase rocket artillery a little bit. Increase infantry equipment a little bit as well, because the infantry equipment right now is probably stuff that we've captured, and we want the replacement to be good stuff, not just the crappy stuff we've captured. Okay, there we go. We should be in a better place for that. Right. With that done... Yeah, free dockyards, I know. Ignore. Insufficient resources. Oh, we still need chromium. Now that's interesting. Thank you for the chromium, Cuba. So, Cuba. Interesting. I want your chromium, mate. Are you going to ally with anyone if I attack you? Maybe. Okay, we'll have to consider that. You have to consider attacking Cuba. Where else had chromium that we've attacked? I swear there were a few places where I was like, that has chromium? Really? Because we'll need to build up the infrastructure there. I think I already did here. 9 isn't really worth doing. 14, 13. You know what? That is vaguely worth doing. The rubber? Hell yes, just because there's so much rubber there. Get a lot of bang for your buck. Infrastructure in America is just crazy right now. As Beyonce once said, the infrastructure in America is crazy right now. Famous words. We're also going to work on our infrastructure over here because, you know, war needs infrastructure. And why not be prepared? Hell, the people there are going to probably be very happy. They get all these amazing highways and stuff. They're actually for moving troops around, but hey, they don't care. I don't know if we'll be using the Philippines as a naval base or anything, so... As a staging base, I mean. So I don't need to put infrastructure in over there. Canada, you can have a little bit made, because just in case I have to put troops there and you really annoy me. Right, that's all good. Okay. I think I'm happy with that. Why can't I group you together? That's strange. There we go. Venezuela joined Japan's faction. Okay, that changes matters a little bit. Get a crappy leader over here. And we're going to go to... Search and destroy. Like that. So Venezuela is... Okay, we're going to need to ship troops over here. How is Manila looking? Yeah, they're puppeted. So we'll have to have troops over there as well. We've got to send troops now before like hostilities even consider breaking out. That way they can get on their positions. Obviously don't want these troops here. These troops are too good for that area. We can get rid of a lot of our garrison troops. In fact, we don't even need... a lot of you. I'm actually just gonna dump you all together. You are Coastal Guard units, so you don't go in the same unit. All the MPs go in the same area. Oh, This is all complete, like, mess.
Angetreten.
Oh, that's more MPs.
Bereit.
Okay. Well,
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
I could drag the Asian units off the front line.
Bereit.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
Zuhören.
Right, if I delete that, put down a front line here. 1, 2... Why are there only 2 colors on this front line? Oh, because 2 of you are the same color. Yeah. Okay, that's 3 colors. Sweet. And I'm going to rename this to South America. And then we'll need like an extra unit up here.
Achtung.
You'll do a great job. Frontline. Oh, we need frontline Venezuela as well. That's not how this works. Okay, also need to take a unit away from you.
Zuhören.
I guess you could come down here. And frontline that. Also, please use a different color.
Angetreten.
How about orange? Like a nice orange. There we go. Right, that's that sorted.
Befehle.
Meanwhile, I don't want to move you. Can move you. New theater, and I'm going to call this... this could be Asia. Also, low priority supply. Is that a front line? I'm not sure. Yes, it is. Right. Okay, let's try that again. All of you here. Half of you here. Half of you there. Right. Surround that one. We'd ideally need someone here. So we'll need another, like a you. You're a good unit. Are you all good units? They're all good boys. They're all good dogs, Brett. You, right, you'll do. 35, you won't do. Also, you've got mountaineers. That'll probably be useful.
Achtung.
You'll do. You've also got some of my good units in here. You've got decent tanks. You can come down to Asia. Select half, and then put half of them there. Right. So we've got that surrounded as well. That's the important part. I think...
Angetreten. Angetreten. Zuhören.
Yeah, we will... Frontline. See, the problem is this frontline actually doesn't cover the entire... It's going to cover like tiny bit here. Oh, not even properly. It's going to cover Siam rather than the actual full length of this. I don't think I can drag it here, can I? No. Okay, right. Can I have multiple front lines? Yes, okay. Good. We'll do that for now. And I'll assign blue to here. Wait, I want to assign you to here. Can't I just click you?
Zuhören.
Okay, right. Purple. Let's see if I delete your path. And then... Right, so I have to delete your current path. Okay. Weird. Blue.
Angetreten.
Delete blue. Assign blue. Good. That does lose Japanese Raj and, of course, the entire area back here. And everything in the Middle East that we want to fight. Maybe we need to raise more units. We could do so.
Zuhören.
Also, do note that we do have some holes to fill in. Like, green could do with 2 more units, which is probably going to be tank units. Or, well, 1 tank unit, 1 not. Who else? The rest of you 24? Okay.
Achtung.
Well, for now we can use garrison units if we need to. We've got everything locked down otherwise. Yeah, I think the main thing is going to be making sure we get the Middle East locked down, so...
Zuhören.
You... Select one to put in here.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
New theatre. This is going to be Middle East. Hi, welcome to the aftermath of the Big World War. Right, 1...
Bereit.
Move over to the Middle East as well. 2. Okay, let's try this again. 2. I assume that you can't. Okay. We'll need someone to guard this section, and then we'll need guards on the other side of here as well.
Befehle.
And you are kind of perfect for this. So, new group. I know the color's similar, and it's frustrating me too. Right.
Zuhören.
We need 6 more units.
Ihre Befehle.
Okay, they're protecting that. We need someone to protect this, and then everything around here as well. Ah!
Bereit
It's gonna be
zum
so
Ausrücken.
messy. Okay, you. I need
Angetreten.
24.
Angetreten. Zuhören.
Okay.
Zuhören. Achtung.
1.
Ihre Befehle.
I hate it when it resets my scroll bar for some reason. I don't know why that is. Move it to the Middle East, and then front line here. Front line here. Assign half of you to there. And then front line here. Front line here.
Bereit.
Okay. So should have that locked down. Tibet, did you go fascist? You didn't. Nepal, same. Bhutan, same. Right, so they're all fine. Iraq and Iran from the other side we need to deal with. There's a lot of people we need to deal with.
Bereit zum Ausrücken. Bereit zum Ausrücken. Achtung.
Okay, luckily we're getting to a stage where we can deal with that. And you can go to the Middle East. And Iraq, I guess. There we go, so we can attack from 2 directions if we need to. We haven't got this section here covered, though, of Iran, which is frustrating me. We do have a 21, though. This 21 unit isn't really being used right now. My plan is to make them the core of a new division, though, but I don't know how well that's going to go. For now, we could just move them there. Actually, I'm going to put them here. We're going to take Mexico if we want. Right. You need 3 more. Let's start training some new people. So, reinforcements, no. Why am I training more MPs? Let's not do that. Upgrades, gotta be low priority. That's a shame. Panzer Division. This is what I want to talk about. Let's train. Right, if we want to train another 5 units, right? Well, if we include the one we've already got, 4. And we want 6 of each, so a quarter of each. We want 24. Plus a little bit for, you know, extras in places. Let's go 32. Infantry. We should probably edit our Alpine at some point because we want more Alpine. Infantry. I mean, it's the rest of that, really. So if that's 18 in each, and we've got 5 of them, and then, well, 4, but we'll call it 5 for now because the math's simpler. We want 90. So we'll just chuck you in. The manpower's loving it right now. It's not screaming at all. It's just like, please stop, please. I don't want Panzer Divisions, actually. Whoops, that was almost bad. I want Modern Tank. In fact, can I scrap you? I can't, because 2 divisions are using it. Fine. Train. Boop, boop, boop. In fact, I probably want more, because I will want to replace... Oh god, that was a few too many. There's a little bit of lag going on with the UI. I probably want to replace some of my units to have more tanks in them at this point. Everything else is good. I will say that getting a full unit of Marines is a good idea. Oh, you can only have 5 more. I only want 24. We're good. So maybe no Alpine because they're special forces and that hits my special forces limit. Right, in which case you can all like train up. You can be medium. I don't need you desperately fast. And they cancel their non-aggression pact. I'm going to get the coastal defenses to actually come over here. Because my suspicion is that if Japan attacks us in a place that's going to be vulnerable and valuable, it's going to be this coast of the USA. Don't worry about resistance or guarding air bases. Care about naval bases. Care about... not so much about victory points. Guard coastline. Yeah, you're good. Well, include that then. We could do the same with you, but I'd have to split you out into armies. The reason being is, I think... Actually, no, you can cover an unlimited amount of ground if you're doing just a garrison order and you've got no one in charge. Oh, sweet. Well, in which case, we'll double up. Anywhere that you just need people on a coast at the moment, we'll do the whole, you know, suppressing revolt thing later. So there, because they might attack that coast, they might also attack this coast if they come up from Venezuela. And moving troops around is going to be fun. So I'm going to, just in case, make sure we lock this down. Yeah, we can cancel all the stuff down here. We don't need to guard this anymore. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. we've got everything in the peace deal we wanted. I don't think we'd have wanted much more. Like, maybe we'd have tried to get Australia, but I was quite happy to give up Australia for what we got. It was a very good deal. Okay, where else might they try and strike? They can't really get into the Med. Well, that's true. I kind of feel we're okay here. The chromium is important, but provided they can't really do anything about it. They might try and go for bits of India. And we will have to make do with attacking you at some point. Oh, we need 47 to do this. Okay, well, I guess you'll be having fun. Oh. We have to deal with that island. I didn't realize that that island was a bit of a mess. I can also get them to just guard, like, random islands so that we have these locked down and, you know, they can't invade them. Or at least can't invade them so easily. They did take a lot of them off of America, and then we were like, no, these are ours. Deal with it. There we go. There's no way to get there. I think... Oh, we should probably guard Africa, because they might make a play for Africa. The AI doesn't value Africa as much as it once did. Like, it used to pump loads of troops into Africa, and it would debilitate its entire war campaign, because it would just have troops in Africa doing very little. And you'd just be like, sure, you put your troops in Africa, I'm just going to attack you where it matters. These days, they kind of ignore Africa, which is fair. Like, it's not as important as it once was. I'm going to make sure we get that locked down. Definitely don't want them taking the Mediterranean away from us. There's a big vulnerable spot here called Italy. Make sure we get the Suez locked down. And we'll go up here to modern-day region of Israel. We'll lock down the Black Sea as well. Okay. Oh, I do need to do something about down here. But we don't have any troops for it. I mean, yes, we've got, like, our Bastion troops or something. I don't really want to use the Bastion troops. In fact, I'm going to pull the Bastion troops back just in case I need to redeploy, and I'm going to treat them like a strategic reserve. I know they're not really a strategic reserve because they're not really useful for anything other than sit here and hold this bit of land, preferably on the seashore. But I'm going to just treat them like that. Just get them to spread out a bit as well. What are we lacking? Insufficient resources in chromium. Okay. We need to lock down a lot more of the sea down here. But we can do that in time. And maybe if we can just get our position, like, nearby to somehow get, like, a strategic bomber up to Japan. I don't think we can. We might be able to do from here. How many planes can we have here? 200. Hi. So, let's turn this into a fortified super bunker. All the fortresses, all the infrastructure, all the air bases, all the radar stations, all the anti-air, all the naval bases. It's just going to be just a super bunker. No one's going to be able to touch it. Make sure I did cap those. Oops, did not cap you. And that's our first level of strategic jet bomber, which is exactly what we needed. Oh yeah. Naval bombing efficiency, sure. And I guess... Naval doctrine? Battleship organization, capital ship armor. Yes, thank you. Could also make variants of a lot of our stuff if we really want to. I'm going to wait until we get the new Europa class, and then just be like, huge deck. Huge deck. It's got a huge deck. Don't turn on YouTube captions for that. That might sound wrong. Also, we want to start producing those jet things. But it's going to be like, oh, you're producing something else. And be like, no, I want to produce jet things. Right. Create variant. Range. It still needs a plane to... The thing is, right, it needs a fighter to be able to protect it. So there's no point me actually making the variant right now. Because it'll need a fighter to be able to get the, you know, support in the area. Up there. You fell ill. Good for you. Okay. So obviously this is important to us. We've got a lot of people coming through the med, which means we're going to need to have a lot of our ships ready to try and take out anyone going through the area. So you're not a proper fleet yet. You've not got numbers to protect. U-boats. Convoy raiding. There you go. Make sure you get that covered. Right. 5. Search and destroy. I'm going to try and make sure we get them spread out a little bit here. That should do for now. Provided we can keep the Mediterranean open. Because that's how a lot of our troops are going to be passing through. We should also have a look at the Mexican border. And I understand a lot of our troops have, like, planes assigned to them, but they don't have jets assigned. They have the old fighters assigned. And fighters upgrade to Fighter 3. They don't upgrade to Jet Fighter. They really should upgrade to Jet Fighter. It should just be Fighter 4. But whatever. Speaking of which, we now have another level of fighter. Jet Fighter 2, which is an upgrade from Jet Fighter 1. Let's go range. Right. Yeah, definitely need to pump that range to max. And I know we haven't pumped engine or anything, but you gotta do what you gotta do. And then naval. Tier 4 destroyer. Taking out Jap subs is going to need the Tier 4 destroyer. You, come on, do convoy escort, because I believe they can get subs in here. So I'm definitely going to have you on convoy escort. And there we go. We've hit the end of the game. In theory, the end of the game. Strength. Compared to them, about 6 3/4 their strength. Even though they have 5 times the number of people. Ourselves, we have more military factories than everyone else combined, I think. We've got almost 5 times Japan. They do have more air score, though. And twice as many fleets. That's going to be interesting. Almost 3 times their army, and total score, they've got more than us? What? You're joking. Land score, we just rock. Really? That's how you're gonna sort by score? Really? This is why we have to continue, for the greater good. They need to die. No question. It's their impudence, really. They need to be crushed for it. Look at this. Oh, yeah. All them defenses. Naval air operations. Floating airfield. Carrier organization and sortie efficiency. Yoink. Definitely grabbing that. And these are starting to get on ground. People on the front line. How are we doing with our tanks? Suddenly we need 20k. Well, we did, tell them to build a whole lot more tanks, which is fine. The shortage will last for a year and a half. Whoops. It's not as if we can build more tanks anyway, because if we tell them to build more tanks, they don't have the chromium to do it. So we'll kind of be in an awkward position there. Look at the number of... That's a lot of MPs guarding these areas. You've only got 2 in Gibraltar. What the hell are you thinking? Right, how's our, supply efficiency? Out of supplies, out of supplies. Yeah, let's check how the supplies are doing. Supplies to here come from... there, and that port has 7 and needs 27. Well, that'll explain some of it. You're lacking just main road infrastructure. Okay, so basically what you're saying is we need everything fixed. Okay, well, let's put these on the list. See, in my country, war is apparently very, very good for you. It means that you're going to get all your stuff upgraded just so that we can have a more efficient war. See? Totally, totally good for everyone. That's exactly how war works. What is it good for? Infrastructure building. Say it again, y'all. Wow. Yeah. What is it good for? Building lots of things. That's how that works, right? Now, unlike us, Japan doesn't have a huge population to pull. Actually, it does, because it's got China now. It still serves a requirement. And there's our Europa class. Yoink. Right. Deck space. Just a huge deck. Do we even need engines on it? Armor gets rid of deck space, so I'm just going to say just go for that. Wait, reliability cuts down on range? What? Right, just go huge deck space. Done. There we go. Can we upgrade our super heavy battleship at all? Yeah, we can. How much speed will the engines get? That's a little bit of speed. Yeah, let's get the extra speed. The faster the craft, the quicker it can actually get into combat. It helps a whole ton. Yeah, we'll lose a bit of production value there. Right, we've still got army experience. I guess we could maybe upgrade one of our modern tanks. Let's upgrade that. We can upgrade the armor twice to compensate, and then... There we go. And this is the... What the hell did I just make? Modern Tank B? Yes. Modern Tank B. Okay. Well spent. Now, do we want to upgrade the artillery? I mean, might as well. Modern SP Artillery A. Modern SP Artillery A. Tweak. Just a small tweak. Just get a little bit of extra boom. And then tank destroyer. Because we can, really. Sure, bigger gun. That's what the tank destroyer's there for. And 5 left. That worked out quite nicely. Yeah. I don't need more battle cruisers or anything. Sure, we could get a better heavy cruiser. We are still using those. Yeah, you make a good fleet. Go do a search and destroy out here. Might need one down around the south of Africa as well. 20 subs. Convoy rating. There you go. Oh, units are ready to deploy? That was fast. And the unit that I told to come over here, I might have given some wrong information. I actually might have put them on convoy rating. I wanted them on tight. That's search and destroy. That's right. Oh, Marines are ready. Good for you, Marines. A little bit surprised, but good for you, Marines. I guess for now, we might as well deploy them down here.
Angetreten.
And then I will keep you in the Central Europe block, which isn't actually Central Europe.
Angetreten.
Okay. We'll begin to declare on you. My suspicion is you might just join up and I'll be very sad.
Befehle.
Okay, we've got a division not assigned to... Ugh. Right, there you go. You're assigned now. Enjoy. Oh, we've got more of them. Can we just... Look, I'm gonna disband you. I probably should use them somewhere. Like the border here of Iran, we've already said that that's, you know, somewhere that needs more troops. And that 21 should really be a 24. Fine. We'll use you. You need an anti-tank! Do I really? You need an anti-tank! Do I really? None of my units use an anti-tank. Do I want to take strategic bombing? I'll take advanced submarine warfare instead. Being ill. Don't be ill. Actually, I know exactly what we're going to do with you. We're going to prepare ourselves a naval invasion. That's a good choice. Okay. Well, I think everyone is roughly there. How many more units do we need to finish this off? 6,000 more tank, 1.6 thousand more artillery. And infantry's all good. Infantry's just training up the last bit. Floating fortress. Lovely. That means we're going to be really, really good on the water. That's that they have more navies than us. Although I don't know if that means they've got more ships. You know what? Extra Marines. Sure. More organization. Improve relations with Iceland? Okay. Go for it. Don't really care too much about South America. There's actually a very few resources there for us to really care much about. And it would just be just a slow slog. There wouldn't be much to win out of it. Where are you? There we go. Destroyer 3. Want Destroyer 4. And I kind of want to crank the anti-submarine warfare on this. Isn't that what it's basically for? I'll crank it once. 5 is 8, 1944A. It's a little bit late on that one. Yeah, definitely want that one. Is there another one that needs upgrading? No. Explains why we could do a few more destroyers at some point. I could put more down more destroyers. Yeah, let's have more destroyers then. Oh no, they need chromium as well. God damn it. Stop needing chromium, people. It's frustrating. We'll grab the last one. Effective partisans, sure. Yeah, they're ready for deployment. I'm not going to deploy them until we've got our tanks ready as well, though, because they'll be going to the same units. Okay. Well, I know this episode's going to be going a little bit long, but that's because I wanted to make sure that everyone was basically in position for the next stage. And that stage is pretty close by. We're not far off. So we're going to start justifying some more goals. We'll see where they lead. Now the idea here is to hit Mexico, some of the Middle Eastern states. I mean, can I declare on you? Costs more political power than I have. So hit Mexico, then hit you two as well. And then maybe hit Japan, etc. But if we can isolate them separately, that will help. Greece, I don't want to go on because Greece might well just call them in. Greece is a bit of a bigger fish, mainly because they would screw over our control of the Mediterranean. I don't really care that much about them, but they are a problem. It's just awkward. We're getting to the end game now. I'd be interested to see what people want me to do next. I'm thinking like one of the Chinese warlords or something. Maybe Communist China. Maybe just China, but thinking one of maybe the warlords. Not sure which, though. If you've got a feeling on that, let me know. Hopefully you enjoyed the longer episode. It's just because in between wars, I just wanted to get everything straight. I'll probably, off-camera, do the replacing of people's fighter wings with jet fighters, because that's just me tediously going through every wing and being like, deploy? No, disband, 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 disband. Make more, disband, make more. It's going to be a little bit boring. But for now, I've been EnterElysium. If you like, and not subscribe, please consider subscribing. And of course, until next time, do stay shiny.